Hey, LinkedIn, just want to comment on culture versus capabilities. And, a lot of people, especially in our space, people are shopping for capabilities. When people are buying, they're looking for capabilities like, can you do this? Can you do that? Can you, do you have the capabilities to get it done? And it's definitely part of it. It's 50% of it. But beyond capabilities, in many ways, what you're buying is culture. What you want to be shopping for and buying is culture, because culture dictates the experience and how you're going to get it done. And when they hit a barrier, are they going to bend the universe to make it happen? Are they going to hit that deadline? Are they going to, if they make a mistake, does the culture dictate an accountability where even if they screw it up, they're going to fix it no matter what? And you know that they're not going to just ditch it and go, whatever, and the client was upset and they just ghost them or whatever. What is the culture that you're buying? So capability is part of it. It's not enough. Culture is the other part, and culture dictates when you partner with people, are they, their attitude, like how people operate, are they causing their environment, or is their environment causing them? I read a post from a person recently, and it totally communicated to me. And he built an AI company. He was talking about how his hiring process, he was saying he only hires people that believe that they control their environment versus the environment controlling them. And I've always been that way myself. I've always focused on stuff I can do, that I can sort of, the universe is Play-Doh and you can kind of bend things and make it what you want. And not like the weather controls me essentially. And whatever, to each his own. But I've always had that viewpoint. And I think even with a company and with a culture, it's like, if you have people who are that way and they're always going to manifest and make things happen the way you want them to happen, live your core values or whatever, that's a big part of what you're buying. So I think it's a big mistake to go, these are apples to apples, when in many cases they're really not. They're really not. And what you don't see behind the scenes is the culture. And so you kind of want to, verify capabilities, but you also you're investing in culture. And if you, like even speed, for example, is culture. Like some people are just slow and they're not going to hit the deadline. They're not going to hit the timeline or whatever. So when you buy a team, you're also buying culture. Like, are they fast? And maybe in our space, for example, somebody could be creative, but they're not great to work with, or they're, kind of jerks or they're complaining about the clients behind the scenes. Like, what's the culture like? Like here, we would never complain about the client behind the scene. It's just not something we do, and if it does come up, then we correct it. So those are just key things, I think, related to a company. And I think that it's just to bring awareness to that point of culture is so key. Culture in many cases is everything with a company. And in many cases, yes, you're buying a product, yes, you're buying capabilities, yes, you're buying service, but behind that, you're buying culture. And the culture will be imprinted on the product or service or capabilities.